Peace, YouTube. What's going on? We back with another trending hot topic commentary show where we do all the latest and hottest reaction and reviews. I'm your host, N Lynch. Let's talk. All right, so we're going to dive right into this video. It's a good one. If y'all don't know who this is the infamous it's Tay Baby. She's a controversial TikToker. She posts a lot of content and she gets a lot of slack from her female contemporaries because they feel those that she's a pick me. Because she pretty much posts a lot of content, calling out women, modern women, that is, on a BS, and holding them accountable for their actions. She also talks about the comparison on how society is today in relationships as far as how it was versus yesterday in the past. In this video in particular, she's responding to a sarcastic comment that she received because she believes that if a man pays for everything, that he should lead traditionally as as a traditional role. But this person, people think that they confuse a leader for being controlling, and I think that's where the problem is. So she's going to educate these people right here. She's going to educate us, and we're going to go through it and we're going to review it and talk about it, pick and see what we can come up with. So make sure you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button as well, hit the bell notification icon to all. That way you'll be notified every time I upload the latest and greatest. And also share. I can't stress that enough. We branding, we branching out, we on all platforms, and we spreading. So share this to all social media platforms. I'm one of the only YouTubers agreeing you to all the social news on black entertainment, hip hop culture, politics, religion, and everything in between. But with that being said, let's get with this video.
Alright guys, so I'm in the middle of moving, just disregard everything in the back. But I'm gonna say this. I shouldn't have to explain this. The guy's approach wasn't the best, so I'm not gonna sit here and fully agree with him. But remember, I cannot make a 20-minute video. It is TikTok. I only get 3 minutes, 60 seconds on that video. But I'm gonna say this. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. I am a traditional woman. I was raised by grandparents, so I'm very old school. I watched my grandpa take care of my grandma, pay all the bills, and what did she do? Cook, clean, and then she paid maybe some light bills here and there, but she didn't have to pay anything. It was her.
Right. And that was the role of traditional families. The man, he paid all the bills and everything. The wife, the mom, the woman, she worked if she wanted to. If not, that wasn't her obligation. She didn't have to. And the man didn't really want her to because, he feels though her job was in the home to take care of the family, raise the household, cook the meals and everything like that. Like, people look at that as like a bad thing. They look at it like slave work, but it's not. You got a lot of house husbands today who's doing the exact same role that their female counterparts used to do back in the day. You look at them as slaves and everything. Well, I should rephrase that because most of you females, you kind of do. You don't respect men who do things like that. You feel as though that men should be out hustling, out there earning, providing, and being the dominant person, which you're absolutely right about. I have no contingencies about that. I have no arguments, no dispute, nothing. But with that being said, if you feel that way, then you must understand your role too at the same time. If the man is going to be out there playing his part, then you must be out there, you must be able to play your part too, and you must give that man room and leeway to be able to play his part, and you must be respectful enough, mature enough, and feminine enough to let him play his role, and you play your role too, and respect that man. But let's continue.
It's her choice to do that. Does that make sense? But I watched my grandma naturally. Oh, I'm gonna go buy my grandpa this chain. She bought my grandpa so many things, chains, rings. Like, she went out of her way to go above and beyond. And I was raised, I watched her do these kinds of things, cater to him, make food for him. Does that make sense? So I'm just gonna say this. Naturally, if you don't want to do things for your man,
Right, and what she's saying is absolutely right. She's not talking about all y'all. So if this don't apply, let it fly. Like I can't stand when people be like, "Well, no, I don't." They take it personal. Like, well, I don't do that. Well, if it don't apply, let it fly. Then, sis. Like she's not talking about you. She's talking about those others because we all know there are others. And if it's not you, then let's call a spade for spade. We know that you know somebody who's like that. We know that you probably know several females who's like that. So I mean, let's just be real. Like accountability. That's what this whole conversation is about, right? Accountability, parts of it. But that's exactly what she's saying. She's she ain't saying nothing wrong, man. Let's continue.
Partners, you have his back like you say you do. That's what the video was about. He will do anything for her, but she doesn't love him with conditions. That's the point of that. That's how a lot of women are. You want a man to provide, pay for everything, and then when he wants some pussy every now and then, it's a no. Now, no one's forcing you to have sex with a guy every day. That's not what I'm saying. But if it's a chore and it's so hard for you, baby, what are you doing? What are you doing? I just feel like that's really fucked up. You know what I mean? This is the area where we care about men's feelings. This is the area where we want to cater to our man. You see that? That's why we don't see eye to eye, but that's okay. You don't give a fuck about men, I do, so we're not going to have the same values and the same mindset. So again, over your head.
Yo, I love this girl, yo. Yo, she's spitting nothing but facts. Because what she's saying is right. Like traditional home values, that's all of it is about. Everybody keep looking at it like it's in the things in the past. But my thing is, if it's so old school and all that stuff, then why do women keep talking about they want a good man? They want to find a good traditional man. Isn't that old school too? Like, you can't have it both ways. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Like this is where we at with it. And we got so many women who can't take account that they can't admit out loud rather that they want it all. Like just say that you want it all, and there's nothing wrong with wanting it all because I think we all want it all. I want it all. But I think the difference between most men and women is the men's side, we kind of realize that we can't have it all. So we compensate, we make up for our shortcomings, we go extra hard in other areas in our lives and everything. And this is the stuff that y'all got to start doing too. But as far as the traditional values and everything, then yeah, what she's saying is absolutely right. Respect your man, he'll respect you. You play your role, he'll play his role. A lot of women always talk about, well, I don't do this because my man don't do this and all that. Well, then, sis, then you're dealing with the wrong man. Evidently, then that's not the men we're talking about. We know that a lot of men ain't shit. We know a lot of men are bums and all that stuff. But those not the men we're talking about. We're talking about the good ones and all that stuff. Like we said, if it don't apply, let it fly, right? So we're not talking about them. We're letting them fly. We're talking about the good ones right here. See, but when we bring up this argument, there is always a pushback. Well, it ain't no good. So then basically you saying that there is no good men. So should we believe that there is no good women then? Right? It goes both ways. Like, y'all gotta be fair and impartial. Shout out to Tough Love. I love that word. I love how he say that because it's very true. But let's finish. Let me let her continue.
Thing I'm gonna add, I'm not saying a guy should tell you what to do, disrespect you, have you on your knees, being rude. I never fucking said that. I would never want men to treat you women like shit. I want you guys to be treated like queens. I know I don't say it. I know I don't have this woman empowerment thing on my fucking back, but I'm being honest with you. I don't want that for you. I want you to be happy and in flourishing relationships. But you guys look at my content and take it as me attacking you. I'm a woman and I see a lot of problems in a lot of things women do. So I can speak on women topics. I can't speak for men. Does that make sense? But I do defend men. There's a difference. So again, I don't understand how many times I gotta explain this to women. I am not sitting here saying a man should treat you like shit, a man should talk to you any type of way, but I'm sorry, if he's calling all the shots, making all the money moves, doing all that, he's the leader, he's the head honcho. That doesn't make any sense. What are you? You're not doing anything, you're not paying for anything, and you expect to call the shots? Where does that work? pregnant is the one that's up here. And you know what? Just whatever. Think whatever you want. It makes me laugh how like silly you guys can't comprehend things. And I can explain it a million times. It's never gonna comprehend to somebody who doesn't view things the same way I do.
Yo, man, she's great. But, just to top it off, I kind of agree with her because I feel the same way. A lot of people don't like my content because they feel like, I bash and everything. But no, this is just realism. And maybe I'm too direct. Maybe I don't sugarcoat stuff. And it's just the way my upbringing is, just the way I was raised. I tell y'all a lot. I get a lot of my mannerisms and everything now from, my father. And I didn't even know that it's unconsciously. It's not something that I just tried to do. But I say that to say, people don't like being told the truth. People like being told little white lies. I was like that too at one point. But, hearing lies and stuff all the time is not helping us. It's not helping the whole situation. Like, if we want to get over things, if we want to, move forward, then we have to address these issues. And this is a real issue that we have. And a lot of women feel as though that they want 50-50. They want to be equal partner. But they really don't want to do nothing. They want the man to do everything. Like, how they always talk about, we're going to build an empire together. But it's really the man doing everything, and you're not really doing anything. You're just leeching on. Now, if the man love you and all that stuff, then cool, he's going to bring you along with you. Like me. If I had a girl and I loved her and everything, and I'm doing my thing, then yeah, of course, I'm going to bring her along with me. But she's got to earn that spot. She's got to earn that position. You just can't get that to anybody. Y'all don't, it seems like y'all don't get that. It seems like y'all just think that because y'all look good, y'all got bodies and the vajayjays down there, that it just compensates for everything. Like I said, that's not for real men. That's for them other guys. That's not for us. But that's just my thoughts on it. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know how y'all feel about what she said, what I said, whatever. Drop your comments down below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification icon, share, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.